The next thing we need to do is to get and work with the view model. Anytime you call the view model and the result you're getting is a live data, what you do is to observe that result. So let's get to work. In our onClick, when we click, we get the value from the edit text and the spinner and then insert it. So here it is. We get the value from the edit text, from the spinner. So we create a new DB table object, assign the item to the name, quantity to the integer value of the amount. Then we say the view model dot insert new item. Then we'll pass in this DB table. So when we say insert new item on the view model, it will come to the view model, insert new item. This will in turn call the item repository. The item repository will call add item, run it in the background, and tell the database to insert it. It might seem like a long route, but then when you have big applications, this architecture will help you have more maintainable applications. So now anytime we click the button and we have our name and amount, it will insert it into the database. We will say the viewModel.getItems. Now getItems returns a live data of list. So we can observe it. So we pass in this representing the lifecycle owner, this activity, and then the second argument is a new observer. If you're familiar with Lambda expressions and functional interfaces in Java, of course I can replace this with Lambda expression by clicking this and say replace with Lambda. So we call the set data of the item adapter notify data set changed. What this will do is to tell the adapter that its data has been updated so that it should update the recycler view. Because when you say set data, it will assign new values to this list. When you now go on to call notify data set changed, you're telling this adapter that, hey, this list has new items, so run the process again of, displaying the updated view to the user. Now, because this is observed, anytime the query of the get items, which is the items in the database, once any item is added or removed, this will be called, and then this process will be run again. Once the application is started, this will be called. The code here will execute. And then once this changes, it will be called again. So here is for the count. We get item count, observe it. Now, if anything changes, we say txt_count.setText. Let's use Lambda expression. So it will be called initially. When the database is empty, txt_count will be 0. Once anything is added to the database, of course, the count will also change. So to update the txt count text. So if I come here and I write beans, I love beans. So let's say bag of beans or something like that. And I say 4. If I say add, did you see that beans quantity 4? Immediately the amount of items was incremented. If I come here and I say pizza, what is missing now is anytime I click on this delete, nothing happens. So let's fix that. To put a click listener on the delete icon, let's go to the adapter. So in the view holder, we'll put implement on-click listener. So let's implement on-click. We'll get the adapter position, then get the current DB table item using the position. Now we get our item repository instance and then say item repository.delete. After that, we can display a toast deleted. So we will now tell ImageView to set the click listener to this. This meaning we have implemented it in this class and on click. This is a method reference. You can as well leave it as this. So let's run this application. I click delete. The pizza deleted. No, but we still now items is 1. Then we can have what should let's say meat. Just want to buy meat. Just meat, nothing much. 3. We add. You can see there's a real-time update. If I decide to delete everything, we have 0. The source code will be available for you to actually look at and really study. I hope you've enjoyed building one of your first applications.